fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps with BehindTheGloves.com, and I am here with Amir Khan, who just tweeted just a matter of minutes ago, best of luck to Floyd Mayweather and Marcos Maidana. What inspired you to do that?
I believe that the fight's not going to happen against Floyd Mayweather. I mean, look, he's just been having me there, using my name, saying, should I fight Maidana or Amir Khan? I won the poll on his website, which was the official one. And still, we was waiting such a long time. Contracts went back and forth between the camps a long time ago, way back in December. So, end of the day, look, if it's not my time, then it's not my time. And the day, look, it seems to me that Floyd wants to fight styles who he knows he can walk through and beat easily. No disrespect to Maidana or Canelo or Guerrero, but they have a very similar style. Slow feet, slow hands. But they're very powerful. So, I think that's what it comes down to, that he just doesn't want to face someone who's explosive, who's going to cause him big problems, who has a lot of speed. I mean, I'm in the same position as Manny Pacquiao because, he's hyped the fight up so much, and then when it comes down to getting the fight and signing the papers, he doesn't want to do that. So the fight's not going to probably happen now against Floyd Mayweather. So I want to wish him all the best. Floyd's a great sportsman. But I think it's just wrong the way I've been treated throughout this whole journey, really. Having me there in a position saying, look, I'll fight Amir Khan. And then...
Sort of like a carrot dangling in front of him.
Yeah, exactly. And, I have I have my pride and stuff. And I wouldn't let anyone, disrespect me that way. And I think I've just been disrespected. So I myself announced it that the fight's not happening with Floyd Mayweather. And, I wish Marcos Maidana... all the very best, because like I said, I'm not, it's disrespecting. I mean, I'm a fighter, and you should never have a fighter, always on the edge of his seat. Am I getting the fight? Am I getting the fight? And there's also so many news articles around the world saying, is Amir Khan fighting Floyd? And there's so much hype, and he knows it's probably one of the biggest fights he'll have is against me. It'll make him a worldwide star, especially the countries he's never, touched yet, like United Emirates, also Pakistan, India. They have a big population. I mean, India has 1.2 billion. Then you have Pakistan, 200 million population. You've got Dubai and the UAE with like 10 million. So there's a lot of population there. A lot of people who would have probably seen the fight and who would know Floyd Mayweather. But look, he's not taking the fight. So all I can do is probably move to a different plan now. I'll have to go plan B and sit down with my team and see what's going on.
But technically you did win the Mayweather Promotions poll. And how are you...
Yeah, that was the official one, even though there was like 3 more other polls like on ESPN, other TV channels, other websites, sorry. I won the official one, which was the Mayweather one. And that's the only one I tweeted about as well. Although I didn't tweet about the other polls because to me, it didn't mean anything because Floyd said there's only one official poll, which was the Mayweather website one. So... do you think Maidana is going to be able to sort of hold his weight when it comes to the pay-per-view buys? I don't know because Maidana's never fought on pay-per-view before. He's, I wish him all the best. I hope he does really well in the fight. I like Maidana. I think he's a great fighter. But when it comes down to pay-per-view, I think you need someone who's got good personality, who people want to watch. Who's charismatic, who's fun, and does Maidana have that? Would he be able to sell a fight, or will it be Floyd Mayweather again, just selling the whole fight? I know one thing about if it was up to me, if it was me and Floyd fighting, it won't be only Floyd selling the fight, I'd be selling the fight as well because that's the personality I have. But look, I wish Maidana all the best, even though he's someone I've beat as well. So I really thought when he put the name out there that he might want to fight Maidana. I thought maybe he's just dangling a carrot in front of Maidana because I already fought Maidana and beat him and putting him down in the first round as well. So then it just started making sense now where he just doesn't want to fight me. He knows there's a lot of danger in fighting me, and we just wish him all the best. And if it's not me, it's not me.
So Plan B, we're here.
And Plan B, I mean, I never thought I'd probably need to go to a Plan B because it was everything was kind of official. So I think now I'm gonna just talk to my team, talk to my lawyers. But look, I'm gonna give it a couple of days I'm just going to sit back and chill. It's quite frustrating, don't get me wrong, you know, knowing that you're so close to get a big fight and a fight of your dream in a way, and then it gets taken off you.
Signing a contract on your end, pretty much thinking that you were going to be next.
Well, yeah, you can say that because, you know, there was contracts back and forth. I'm not going to lie about it. It's the truth. And, you know, and all my side contracts were all sent and done. So, you know, I'm not lying about this. I mean, you know, I don't know if Team Mayweather is going to be upset with me saying this, but that's the honest truth. I'm only telling the truth. I'm not lying about anything. I thought I had the fight in the bag, and I still kept quiet about it. I didn't tell anyone about it till they started disrespecting me and, you know, kind of, you know, like put me in this position that I'm in now. So I'm only just going in there telling the truth because I really believe that I've been disrespected, and it's good, you know, that. And it's not only me who sees this. I'm sure other boxing fans around the world. A lot.
Did you see what Bob Arum said?
Yeah, I read what Bob Arum said, and him being a boxing promoter also had to say something just to make, you know, kind of, it made me feel a little bit better because I know that people still out there who are saying good things about me and who know what I'm going through and also know that I've been disrespected. It's not only me thinking that, people know, the whole boxing world knows. And when Bob Arum put that article out saying that I've been disrespected, I've been, you know, not treated right, I think that kind of makes me feel that, it wasn't, it's not only me who thinks that, everyone thinks that. And I've been getting messages and messages of so many people, you know, saying, Amir, you've been treated so badly. I mean, how could you be working with teams like this? I mean, look, I don't know.
It was coming off almost as if you were, and you know, these aren't my words, but that you were like almost crying about it, like you were being emotional about it, when you're just in fact tweeting what was going on your end. Like facts that were going on your end.
Definitely, I wasn't desperate about the fight in a way where I was crying about the fight and wanted the fight, and it's the only fight I wanted. And it's not about the money. The fight was not about the money. It's just that I really see that I can really beat Floyd Mayweather. That his styles make fights in boxing, and I really believe that, you know, I can go in there and cause a big upset. I mean,
do you think that's why he's not choosing to fight you?
Definitely, I definitely really believe that. Look, there's two people in the world who are quicker or as quick as Mayweather. That's me and Manny Pacquiao, and they're the two people Mayweather has avoided. I mean, me being younger, fresher, aggressive, and, you know, I've turned a new page in the book. You know, in my whole career I've turned a new page where, you know, I've moved to new trainers. I've changed the way I live. I'm more professional. I moved up to a new weight category as well, where I'm not killing myself making weight. I've got a great conditioning coach. So I've just put everything together, and I've become a better fighter. So, you know, when he must have seen that, his team must have seen that. Look how serious I am. I mean, I've been training since my last fight because I know there were big mistakes made in the last fight, and I never want to make them again. So I've been training so hard and never spent so much time in a gym or in a camp. But I'm gonna still train hard. Look, it's not gonna upset me in a way where, you know, it's going to put me off training. I'm still going to keep working hard, keep training hard, because it's going to do me as a fighter. You know, it's going to make me better as a fighter, yeah.
So is your goal to fight someone with a belt next time? And you still plan on fighting in May at some point, correct?
Yeah, I want to fight as soon as possible. Like, May is a good date for me. And hopefully, I'd love to fight for a belt. I think I'm still up there to fight for a world title, and it'd be great to be world champion again. Look, I even let a fight go against Devin Alexander, which was a fight I know I could have won. And
why did you do that, though? Was it because you were pretty much informed that you had the Floyd Mayweather fight, or was it just hoping that you got the Floyd Mayweather fight?
Well, a bit of both, really. You know, a bit of both, really. I mean, I was kind of told in a way that I had the fight against Floyd, and, you know, and I thought, okay, why take a risk and fight someone like Alexander? Not the risk of getting beat, the risk of injuring myself, not being right mentally, or having a, you know, I know I could beat Alexander. His styles make fights, but it was just that, you know, I just wanted to 100% make sure that I'm working on mistakes, and that gives me enough time to kind of work. So since my last fight, I've been working on how to improve my style, improve myself. So I used that time, instead of fighting Alexander, I used all that time in camp to improve my style, improve me as a fighter, working on the footwork, working on the positionings on when I throw a shot. So when I did all that, you know, and then I thought I'm going to be very close to the Mayweather fight now. So you know, I can start working even more harder on a strategy how to beat Floyd Mayweather. But then, you know, I give that fight up and I'm sat in the position, being out of the game, being out of boxing for like 10 months, nearly a year. Nearly a year I'll be out of boxing, you know, out of the ring really. But in the meantime, I don't want people thinking that I've not done anything in the meantime. I've still been in the gym training. I've not been out the gym. I've been working on things, and also, you know, I've been working on my strength, becoming a 147-pound fighter, being strong at the weight, and also, you know, I've been sparring a lot as well with Angulo, sparring with a lot of fighters like Stan and Kareem and them guys. So I've been doing a lot of sparring as well while I've been having these little mini camps in between. So I know I'm going to be a better fighter, you know, I'm going to be a greater fighter, but I still believe that, look, I've missed out paydays, I missed out fights, titles. To me, it's the titles, it's, you know, being in front, people see me fight, you know, that's what I've missed, you know. So, look, it's just one of them things. I just thought I could have been treated way better than this, and we all know now, like, Mayweather's probably going to fight Maidana, unless a miracle happens and it's me. Look, end of the day, look, I just want to apologise to all the fans who were all hoping for this fight and who wanted to see me in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. Like I said, styles make fights, and they want to see a different style against Floyd. They want to see a quick, explosive. I mean, one thing people can say, regardless of the wins and the losses I've had, every fight has been exciting. Even though I've been beaten like the likes of Danny Garcia, from the first bell, the fight was very exciting. From the Peterson fights, you
have a lot of heart, Amir, and any person who follows boxing and knows anything about boxing knows that you have a lot of heart and you're exciting to watch, because even if you get knocked down, not out, but knocked down, you always get up and you continue to fight.
I'll never give up, you know, I'll never give up in a ring. You'll have to kill me to make me give up. I mean, the referees always, every time I've been stopped, which is 2 fights in my whole career, I've been stopped on my feet, because even though I've yelled to the referee, look, let me fight, and the referee said no. I'm just that type of fighter, you know. I'm one of them who gives it all and pushes myself, and I know how hard I've worked in training camp. So sometimes having such a big heart can be a bad thing. It's a good thing and a bad thing in a way, because sometimes you forget about your technique and you just go in there with your heart and give it all. But what I want to do this time is use my heart the right way and be more technical, be more smarter in the ring, because I know that I've still got a big heart. I can still go in there and fight and carry on.
Well, you know what? Floyd Mayweather, fight or no fight, you have gotten so much publicity out of this. I mean, everyone's talking about your name. Your name's pretty much trending on Twitter. It's always your name, Floyd Mayweather, anything like that. It's always with Amir Khan. And so regardless of what happens, you know, you're going to take from that, build your career back up. And
it's only going to make me a stronger person, you know, going through something like this, because it's never really happened. And, you know, normally I am in the Floyd Mayweather position normally, where I dictate and I pick opponents and I put them in the same position. Well, I'll never put an opponent in a position that Floyd's put me in. I mean, normally we do dictate, and you know, whereas this time Floyd was the dictator, and he was telling us who he wants to face, and I was listening. I was very patient. My team was very patient, and they were listening. They said whatever Floyd wants. Contracts were all done on whatever he wanted, he got. And then at the end, I mean, look, if it was like we was causing a big hoo-ha about it and we was causing him big problems, then fine. But we were the nicest people to him and his team, and saying, look, whatever Floyd, whatever you want, we'll do. We'll sign off whatever you say, whatever you want in the contract, that's fine. We were being so cool about it because we just wanted the fight. Floyd Mayweather style only comes once in a lifetime, so I thought, you know what, I want my opportunity. I want this fight. And I really believe that I can be the first to beat him, because after you beat Floyd Mayweather, that's when the big fights come, like the big money fights come. So I wasn't really focusing on this fight against Floyd. It's the other fights I was focusing on. But look, God does things for a reason. And
now it's floated around potentially for September, but you obviously can't because of Ramadan in July, correct?
Well, normally I never fight in September. I've never fought in September because of Ramadan. So I like to, you know, take time off and enjoy Ramadan with my family and stuff, and fast and stuff. So I never fight around there. Normally November, December is a good time for me to fight around that time. And yeah, that's the normal dates I fight around.
Well, thank you for, you know, clarifying with us, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you very much.